Now I'm ready to penetrate my opponent for the single leg. I want to make sure I'm in good stance for the penetration. Again, I lead with the opposite hand of my lead leg, right here. And I want to make sure I lower my level. I never want to be too high, because if I am too high, when I come down, I'm going to come down at a diagonal point. End up on the mat. I want to go through my opponent, end up coming through my opponent. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to make sure I have a short distance between myself and my opponent. If I'm too far out and I take a shot and he sprawls back, I'm going to be elongated, like so. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be stuck down there fighting for the single leg. When I shoot, I want to score. I want to get it right away. So I make sure I'm close enough to my opponent. I'm going to come down with my lead knee and my lead hand at the same time. My lead hand covers my opponent's ankle. My lead knee is right behind my opponent's ankle. I bring my right hand around, post it on the mat. I keep my shoulder and head into my opponent's thigh. My eyes are looking forward, my head's up. What happens is if I don't do this and my head's down or my hands are right here, my opponent can push my head down. Okay? But if I'm here, I have a good base, my shoulder's on his thigh, my head's up, I have my weight going into him, here, okay? I'm in good posture, good position. From this position, I'm posting with my right hand. My left leg, trail leg, is going to follow. I come up, I put his foot on my hip, and I circle toward the back of my opponent. Right here. The foot remains on my hip. My right hand comes toward my opponent's ankle. And I slowly crawl up my opponent's body and remain under the armpits. What can happen is, a lot of times people will come from the foot on the ankle, will go toward the hips. Then my opponent turns his hips and gets a whizzer in. Now I'm fighting my opponent's hips. This is going to be trouble. I don't want to be here. So right from the get-go, I want to go toward my opponent's opposite ankle and slowly crawl up his body, not leaving any room for my opponent to turn his hips. So let's go over the single leg again. I want to be in a good stance, my penetration stance, good short distance, lower my level, go to penetrate, right knee comes down, lead hand follows, grab the ankle, my right hand comes inside, post, my trail leg comes back, head's in good position, foot comes to my hip, low level, good base, good posture right here. Search for the far ankle, tight, crawl up. Let's show this again in real speed.